I didn't want to talk about this. I really didn't. But I do think that this could be a learning lesson for Black women. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about Nelly and Ashanti. Now, before I get into this video, let me give y'all a quick disclaimer. These are my thoughts and my thoughts alone. Everything is alleged and not factual. I don't know any of these people personally. Now, I know that when the news broke that Nelly and Ashanti had gotten back together, that there were a lot of Black men and Black women that were happy and excited, talking about Black love, talking about this brings back memories from their childhood, etc., etc. Now, I felt uneasy about it, but I was still hopeful for her, even though it wasn't a decision that I would have made. But I also saw Black women that said that they felt that it was a wrong move for her to spin the block on a man that had already played with her and wasted her time. And also they brought up the fact that he played with another woman's time. I think her name is Chantel Jackson. Those women got called haters and bitter Black women that only want to keep other Black women single, etc., etc. Basically, they were shamed into silence. And honestly, this type of turning off critical thinking when it comes to Black women is what allows Black women to constantly be taken advantage of and used. Now, Nelly, according to several news outlets, was arrested Wednesday morning at a casino for outstanding warrants, and he also had X pills in his possession. Now, in my opinion, a newly married man with a very pregnant wife or a wife that has just recently given birth. There's no way to confirm it. I looked, I couldn't find out if she had the baby or not yet. But the fact that he's a very married man with this going on and he's out of the casino in the morning is giving gambling issues. And it's also giving that he was looking for some chicks, okay? But this is alleged and just my opinion. But regardless of all that, it is extremely embarrassing for a man that will be 50 in November to not be mature enough to be at home, supporting and encouraging his new wife. And honestly, when you break up with someone and you're not with them for years, there is a reason why y'all separated. And most of the times, those problems that you have with that person will never go away. Now, the person may mask them and act like they are gone in order to regain access to you, but they will usually always resurface. Now let's talk about Nelly. Nelly has been rumored to have had alleged gambling problems for years. Here's an article from 2011 where Nelly's ex-manager said that he was battling drug and money issues and gambling problems. And then here's an article from TMZ in 2020 of Nelly freaking out and going off on people at a casino. That's not giving gambling issues to y'all? Allegedly. Now, there were also rumors of Ashanti allegedly helping Nelly pay off a whole bunch of gambling debts back in the day when they're together. So, and you know what? Let's not even mention the fact that Nelly allegedly has been accused of rape at least 3 times, and he settled with at least one of them. And y'all out here were pressuring Ashanti, who has had nothing but a great reputation for being beautiful, sexy, and always in a good mood and always smiling, to get with this man. Because according to y'all, the worst thing that you can do is not all of these things that Nelly's been accused of doing, but it is to be 42, beautiful, and have no children. And it's really funny how everybody was saying that, I don't understand why she doesn't have a man. I don't understand why she doesn't have kids. I don't know what's wrong with her. And it's funny how everyone knows that a good man is hard to find. But then when a woman is out here having difficulty finding a good man, then y'all act like y'all don't remember that. Then y'all act like there's something wrong with her. And what's crazy is that the world pushes Black women to settle for less, to prove their desirability, even though if something goes wrong with who you've pushed her on, the first thing that y'all gonna tell her is that she should have chose better. And y'all not gonna be there to support or uplift her. You see what I'm saying? And I really feel like the world doesn't like to see Black women just chilling, beautiful, happy, and just living life. Y'all really want Black women to connect themselves to Pookies so that they can suffer just like you think they deserve to do. Y'all cannot stand seeing a black woman defying all the odds. Y'all cannot stand seeing a beautiful black woman just living her life. And you know what? I really do like Ashanti a lot. I really like her music. And I also like the person that she seems to be. I don't want this for her. But honestly, I feel like anytime black women try to warn other black women about something that can be problematic, or if they just see something, the world tries to gaslight us all for having eyeballs. They try to say, oh, y'all just haters. Y'all just want to keep a black woman single. And my thing is, I'm not saying that there aren't black women out there that are haters, but the majority of black women, we really do want to see each other in a good space. And I just don't understand how the world romanticized our good sis with a man like Nelly. I truly think that she should have left him in the rear view where he was at. Not to mention that this man was a serial time waster. Y'all saw what he did with Chantel Jackson, and she supported him through a lot and through a lot of the grape allegations. But let me just say this, I hope things work out for Ashanti. I really do. I know she wanted to be a mother, and I'm happy for her. I truly am, but I'm also afraid for her. And I can't lie about that. I truly hope that he doesn't drain her bank accounts or embarrass her any further. I just wish that the world wouldn't pressure black women to settle or tell black women that there has to be something wrong with them if they don't have children or a husband at a certain age. Or that because a woman is beautiful, that just means that something's wrong with her if there isn't a man around her. Because that's not what that means. That just means that there might not be any men around that is meeting her standards. Because even though she's beautiful, even though she's rich, she may have access to men with money and privilege and attractive men. But that doesn't mean that they are good men. Don't y'all yell all day, every day that high value men have a past to cheat and be disrespectful to their women because they're so high value? With that comes a whole lot of things that they can do. So if you do think that, then why would you think that she would have an easy time finding someone to treat her the way that she needs to be treated or the way she deserves to be treated? And you know what? I say all of this, all right, to say this one thing: stop pressuring black women. Stop age-shaming black women. Stop telling black women that they have to fit in a box of what you think a woman should be. Stop telling a woman that because she's in her 40s and she doesn't have a child and she doesn't have a man, that there's something wrong with her. Stop doing that. These things can affect women. And black love shouldn't include struggle. Black love shouldn't include going back to a Negro that already did you dirty enough for you to break up with him and not speak with him for years. I'm telling y'all, don't spin a block on your ex. Don't do that. Because whatever problems that caused your initial breakup are still lurking. Because you want to know why? Because people usually don't change. And y'all love calling black women bitter. Y'all love gaslighting black women. When black women have eyes and intuition. And sometimes we can see the problem is already about to happen, but some of us just shut up and be quiet because we already know that we're going to get called a hater or get called bitter. And then if we don't say nothing, then y'all say that we don't have a sisterhood when we do. A lot of us love Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even speak on what I thought about Nelly and Ashanti publicly because I didn't want anyone to say that I was hating. So I just didn't say nothing. But when I saw this, I was just like, see, that's what I mean. He already embarrassing her and they ain't even been married a year yet. You know what I'm saying? And I really do feel like Nelly is embarrassing. He is too old for this. And it is suspicious. I don't care what y'all say, for him to be out somewhere gambling with X pills with a pregnant wife or a wife that just recently gave birth. Something ain't right. And you have never seen Ashanti connected to any drama. But now everybody talking about her name connected with drama because she's connected to him. She's married to him. And you know what? I really feel like this is a foreshadowing of more drama to come. But I hope not, though. And it's not like I hope so. I hope not. Because I do, like I said earlier, I do really like Ashanti, and I wish her the best being a mother and a wife. And I really do hope that I'm wrong. But you know what? I digress. If you guys watched this whole video and you truly enjoyed it, please do me a favor and just drop a 77 down in the comments. And if you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, that's no problem at all. Just do your girl a free favor and slide on over to TikTok and follow me there. I live stream there quite often. We do a lot over there. And if you're a Black woman, I know that you will love it because it's a space just for you. And also, if you could go on and subscribe to me on YouTube, because it says a lot of y'all are watching these videos, but y'all are not subscribed. So please subscribe to me and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And as always, ladies, I really love to hear from y'all. Please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.